In this video, we show how to replace the system board on a PowerEdge XR4510c sled. Before removing the system board, read through and follow the safety guidelines to protect your system from potential damage and ensure your personal safety. For more information about safety guidelines, see the XR4510c service manual at dell.com/support. In order to remove the system board, you must first remove the cover, the M.2 riser, the network I/O board, the memory modules, the fans, the fan guard, and the connector cover. To remove the cover, while pressing the two blue release tabs, rotate and lift the cover. To remove the riser, loosen the two captive screws that secure it to the system board. Lift the riser to disengage it from the connector on the system board. To remove the network I/O board, first, disconnect the network I/O cable from the system board. Next, loosen the captive screw that secures the I/O board to the system board. Lift the I/O board up and slide it to the rear of the system to disengage it from the chassis. Disconnect the front I/O cable from the system board. To remove the memory modules, press the ejectors on both ends to open. Then, lift the module away from the system. Repeat this for each memory module. To remove the fans, disconnect the fan cables from the system board. Next, while holding the latch, pull the fan handle to disengage it from the guiding pin and lift to release the fan handle. At this point, lift the fan modules out of the fan cage and away from the system. To remove the fan guard, remove the single screw securing it to the system board. Lift the fan guard up and away from the chassis. To remove the connector cover, remove the two screws holding it in place. Lift the connector cover off the system board and out of the chassis. To remove the system board, remove the 5 screws securing it to the chassis. Then, lift the system board and slide it to the rear of the chassis to disengage the ports from the slots on the chassis. To install the system board, holding it at an angle, align the ports on the system board with the holes on the chassis and lower it into place. Next, replace and tighten the 5 screws to secure the system board to the chassis. To install the connector cover, lower it into place and tighten the 2 screws to secure it to the system board. To install the fan guard, align it with the connector cover and lower it into place. Then replace the screw to secure it. To install the fans, lower them into the cage until firmly seated. Next, plug the fan cables into the system board and route the cables to prevent them from being pinched or crimped. While holding the blue latch, rotate the fan handle and then push it to engage the guide pin. To install the memory modules, align the edge connector of the memory module with the alignment key of the memory module socket. Insert and press the module until the ejectors click into place. Repeat this for each memory module. To install the network I/O board, connect the front I/O cable to the connector on the system board. Align and insert the I/O board with the help of the guide pins on the chassis. Tighten the thumb screw on the I/O board to secure it to the system board. Then, connect the network I/O cable to the connector on the system board. To install the riser, align it with the connector on the system board and insert it firmly until it is fully seated. Then, tighten the 2 captive screws that secure the riser to the system board. To install the cover, align the cover with the T-nuts on the sled. Rotate and press down on the top cover until the cover locks into place. For more information or support, visit dell.com/support.